Boy, folks, wasn't it a treat to get such a personal, unvarnished video visit from Mark Zuckerberg? It's so refreshing to see a guy embracing his natural curls, wearing what could have been a tunic and a gold medallion that no doubt represents some sort of deeply held beliefs that align with his bottom line this week, while sporting the envy of all Elon Doughboy Musk wannabes, a $900,000 watch. Yeah. After just a few seconds, it was clear Zuckster was addressing just the folks who have fully embraced playing pretend in America. You know, the ones who have rewritten J6 as a mass tea party for good boys who love their grandmas. At least the ones they didn't sacrifice to the China virus. But I digress. Yeah. Zuckster was clearly talking to MAGA, and boy, I'll bet MAGA can relate to having a $900,000 watch. Well, Zuckster talked about how seriously he takes keeping his platform safe from legitimately bad stuff, and how responsible he's been with complex systems that inevitably got it wrong like 1% of the time, which is just too much censorship for his free speech standards. Sure, you might save a few kids from trafficking, but if dozens of schneedles in their basements can't get their racial slurs heard, well, that's all California's fault. Also, because Orangina Pervalicious Felonious Schlumper McPhee won the election, it's obvious that we're in the safety schmafety phase of FAFO, and content moderation is way too civil society for the make money off the shortcomings of idiots way of life. Yeah. I especially love how Zuckster's visionary plans to right the ship are to make it just like the hellscape that is X. You know, the super uncensored cesspool controlled by the raging narcissist who's single-handedly bringing the R word back and who systematically has squashed dissenting content and spread his own propaganda, forcing all of X's users to swim in Doughboy's sociopathy along with him. Oh, Zuck, you sound so smart, so CEO-ish. Zuckster said that after Orangina won in 2016, the legacy media tried to make it seem like misinformation was a threat to democracy. He was like, we tried to keep the truth truthful, but it was too hard. Yeah. At this point, I wondered if the big G God was going to strike Zuckster down with a community note to remind him that J6 was in fact a deadly threat to democracy, and it was based on what was called the Big Lie, made up by his new orange daddy-o. But no, Big G must be busy with Moses Magmate Jesus Johnson. Well, like a true take-no-responsibility-for-anything billionaire, Huckster blamed his own fact-checkers for being too politically biased, so he basically said over the next couple of months, the fact-checkers will become the new political footballs. He said they're going to get rid of content moderation around stuff like immigration and gender. He said moderating those things is out of touch with mainstream discourse. Because in 2025, you should be able to freely call migrants animals and trans people abominations. Oh my God, that's like totes normal and American. Because what started as a movement to be inclusive and protect American values has just put a damper on the fun of berating, harassing, tormenting, belittling, abusing, threatening, and teasing people you don't like. I mean, when you can't reduce a rainbow-wearing child to tears, what's the fun of social media? Zuckster says folks who behave like monsters on his platforms aren't really going to get any corrections. Also, Zuckster said they're going to bring back politics to the platform, you know, because Biden's almost gone, and Zucky wants to keep his knees intact. And to top it off, in case we didn't think what he said was ridiculous already, he brought it home with MAGA by telling everyone he's taking their moderators out of biased California into totally unbiased Texas. Yeah, he said that. Crazy that the pants under his tunic didn't catch fire right then and there. Yeah. In the end, Zuckster vowed to extend his commitment to morons with anger issues and far-right psychos who've become useful idiots for wussy white rich dudes. America be damned. Assholery wins again. Yay! Well, Zuckster, have the day you deserve.